They used to laugh so loud that even neighbors joked they were still in honeymoon mode. After 5 years in marriage, their laughter had rhythm. It had inside jokes. It had that kind of joy that made you believe love could survive anything. But one day, that laughter packed its bags. No goodbye, no warning, it just left. It all started slowly, like Hamadan dust creeping in through the cracks. You don't notice it at first, just a little dryness in the air. Then your lips start cracking. That's how silence came into Nora's home. But it didn't come on its own. It started with a small disagreement. She remembered the day clearly, a Saturday. The sun was hot. The fridge buzzed in the corner. And she had just finished folding laundry when she saw the bank alert on Emeka's phone. 850,000 naira sent to his cousin. She blinked. "You didn't tell me you were sending money?" Emeka looked up, shrugged. "It's my money. I didn't think it was a big deal." That sentence sat in her chest like a stone. She didn't argue. She just nodded and asked softly, "Really?" That night, she didn't ask about his day. He didn't ask about hers, and the silence began. At first, it felt like space. Then it became distance. She was in the kitchen the next morning, barefoot on cold tiles, flipping yam slices in hot oil. The egg sauce simmered beside her. Tomatoes, onions, green pepper, all dancing in palm oil. The only sound was the gentle sizzle from the pan and the soft clink of her spoon against the pot. She remembered how Emeka used to sneak behind her, steal a slice, kiss her neck and say, "Chef of life." But that morning, he sat at the table scrolling through his phone. No smile, no small talk, just silence. She placed the plate in front of him. He nodded and said nothing. "No, thank you. No, this smells so good." Only a silent nod, as if she was a waitress, not his wife. It was small, but it stung. 1 week turned to 3. The only sound left in their home was the clatter of plates, the tick-tick of the wall clock, and the silence between them, thick enough to taste. Even the walls felt different, like they were holding their breath. She moved through the house like someone careful not to wake a sleeping storm. No quarrel, no apology, just quiet and questions running through her mind. One evening, Nora cooked his favorite, oha soup with pounded yam. She took her time, slicing the uziza leaves just the way he liked, humming softly to distract herself from the ache in her chest. Changed into that fitted Ankara dress he once called trouble in heels. He came in, dropped his keys, and walked past the dining table.
"Boo-boo, food is ready,"
she said, voice steady. "Okay," he replied, without looking up. He ate. She watched. No compliment, no conversation, just chewing and scrolling. She wanted to scream, but instead she forced a smile, the kind that hides pain behind pride. Later that night, she lay awake, staring at the ceiling fan spinning slowly above them. The silence between them was louder than any argument they'd ever had. She remembered the early days, how they used to talk about everything. How he once told her, "Even if the world turns its back on you, I won't." Now, he had turned, and the world was quiet. She tried again the next morning.
"Do you want me to pack lunch for work?"
He paused. "No need. I'll eat out." She nodded. But inside, something cracked. It wasn't just the silence. It was the rejection wrapped in politeness, the way he made her feel like a stranger in her own marriage. One morning, while brushing her teeth, she caught her reflection in the mirror. The woman staring back looked tired, not from work, but from waiting, waiting to be seen, waiting to be heard.
When did I stop laughing?
She whispered. The mirror didn't answer. It just reflected the quiet she'd been living in. She started writing prayers in her journal, not long ones, just small cries. God, remind him of us. Help me not to disappear. Let love speak again. And slowly, those prayers became her lifeline. One Sunday, she sent her friend a voice note. I don't know if this is normal, BC replied later. They talked about quiet marriages, the kind that dies softly when no one's watching, and how she can fix hers. That evening, she didn't cook. She didn't wear makeup. She just sat on the edge of the bed, waiting. Emeka came in, dropped his keys, and reached for his phone. She almost didn't notice the way his shoulders slumped when he thought she wasn't looking. He looked tired too, the kind of tired that no sleep fixes. Maybe silence had definitely affected him too. She spoke before he could scroll.
Emeka, can we talk?
He paused, looked up. Their eyes met. The first real eye contact in 2 months. She swallowed hard. Her voice trembled.
I miss us. I don't know what happened.
He stared at her for a moment, then exhaled. Long, heavy, like someone releasing a burden. I don't even know how we got here, he said quietly. I guess I just stopped trying, and you stopped asking. Silence hung between them, but this time, it didn't feel empty. It felt full, like the weight they'd both been carrying had started to lift. She nodded slowly.
I didn't know how to reach you anymore.
He sat beside her, not touching, just close. I'm sorry, he said. I didn't mean to shut you out. She blinked back tears.
I just wanted to feel like your wife again.
He reached for her hand, held it gently, with warmth. That night, they didn't fix everything, but they talked about the money, about the silence, about the ache, and for the first time in a long while, their words made room for healing. Truth is, reconciliation rarely comes with grand gestures. It comes with a whisper, a hand held in quiet, and the courage to say, I miss you. Their laughter didn't come back all at once. But that night, when he smiled and said, Good night, Nora, it sounded like the first crack of dawn after a long, silent night. So, my married sisters, when that silent treatment strolls into your home, sometimes the most courageous thing you can do is speak first. Speak gently, not because he's earned it, but because you're choosing healing. Ask boldly, not for attention, but for restoration. Love loudly, not with noise, but with clarity, consistency, and grace. Because love isn't just a feeling, it's a decision, a daily choice to show up, even when silence tries to move in. And for my single sisters, look for someone who knows how to talk and also listens when life isn't romantic. Remember, communication isn't a bonus. It's the air a marriage breathes. For parents, Remember, children learn love from the sound of your voices. When home becomes quiet, they start hearing things that aren't said: fear, tension, or distance. So keep laughter and play alive, because it feeds the family soul. And for our husbands, when you stop talking to your wife, you leave her alone in a room full of noise. The noise of her fears, her doubts, her assumptions. Even small words matter. Silence doesn't protect the relationship. It exposes what's been left unattended. The truth remains, a quiet home isn't always a peaceful one. Sometimes the loudest cry is the one no one hears. So tell me, have you ever lived with silence before? Did it start with a small moment? Or did it creep in quietly? Drop your thoughts in the comments. You might just speak healing into another person's home. And if today's story connects with you, please like, share, and subscribe to Family Stories with Estyle Love, where we heal through stories, one heart at a time. Because the fact is, we rise by lifting others.